Yo, hello guys. Good evening, everyone. It's me, Stu, and I'll be your streamer today. Hope you guys are ready to get cooking because we are witnessing
Always on the
Oasis
way.
D2
Your
versus
team is
Reju. And we've seen these two teams play on the big screen already in this nostalgia cup. And yeah, right now we're seeing Fulvius and Matilda bands. Definitely don't want to give Descendant and Matilda. He plays very excellently on that hero. And the Fulvius band, which is a very scary pick right now. So taking that guy out as well. And we see the Gatukacha band here. These are very sort of expected bands. With stuff that's going on within the meta right now. But then I'm kind of curious, like, if you've been following M6, you would see that Hilda is quite a popular pick right now. I'm kind of curious to see if we're going to see a Hilda pick here, especially early. And I see it's Seal gonna take first pick Sicilian, making his way back into the Nigerian meta. And I did actually see the side of Fnatic Onyx playing with the Sicilian in M6. So yeah, it's a pick that's being seen not just here in our meta but in the pro scenes as well. But we're actually seeing Descendants on that Chow that he played last time, giving the viewers, like giving everyone this kind of spectacle to see. So yeah, maybe we're gonna see an exciting few gameplays here this night as well. And like I said, we're seeing the Hilda pick and an Alpha, which is actually a very strong jungler right now. So right now I'm liking the draft from both sides. We got Akali with the extra mobility to be able to go around the map much quicker than his counterpart. We have that Hilda that puts a lot of pressure on the jungle side, very tanky, very fast, can always heal inside the bushes. So yeah, we're seeing a lot of very strong picks coming from both sides. And we're seeing an Aurora pick.
As timeless as a glacier's
heart. You see Aurora with that frigid glacier is a very strong team fight asset and can more or less provide vision in the bushes with her skill 1 and skill 2. Sorry, I don't know the names, but yeah, Aurora. But I'm not really sure how good she fares against Hilda, especially when she's invading the jungle.
This land is our homeland.
I mean, yeah, she can deal a bit of CC, but then when it comes to the constant invade potential of Hilda, I'm not really sure if she could be of much assistance. But we see a Bane ban and a Lapu ban. Now, for that Lapu, I really did not expect this. Maybe it's a respect ban for Eric Vincent here, but I'm not really sure. Maybe they feel the Hilda is going roam, or it could be a roam Hilda. That's another thing about this kind of heroes. And we see Vens on that Bruno. Vens was literally the richest man in the Land of Dawn in the previous matches. So yeah, I would love to see Vens play this Bruno again with this Malefic gun. And we see a Camilla pick. I don't think this is a pick that we see so often, but like that ultimate from Camilla, especially when it links up and then you share the damage, is really catastrophic when it gets when you get busted down instantly from all the shared damage. And Tio is going to be rocking. Oh, it's an Irritel pick, maybe for the Bruno. I'm not really sure how that works, but yeah, a lot of interesting picks coming in here for the side of Oasis. They got the Hilda for the front line. They have the Camilla, who has a major team fight assets. Alpha with that true damage and sustain as well as fast jungle clear, and Irritel with the mobility to be moving around the fight. And Nasty takes his signature Alice jungle. Yeah, hope he's going to be making a lot calmer engages this time, because jumping into an Alpha, it could go really badly if he gets you with all that true damage. But yeah, that's the draft for both sides here. I think it's going to be a very interesting matchup. these are two strong teams that we're going to see face off here. So let's get right into it. Yeah, I said that, but the game hasn't started yet. For now, I'm just going to say hello to everyone in the comments. Hello Kamari, hello Shirato. Seems you're very excited to be here. Jesse is looking for someone to bet with. I hope we find someone that is willing to take you up on that offer. But yeah, thank you guys for hopping on stream, and make sure to leave a like, damn it. Yeah, just leave a like on the stream if you're here, as well as subscribe.
Welcome to Mobile Legends. 5 seconds
Alright,
till the
alright.
enemy reaches the battlefield. Smash them.
Let's see
All
how
troops
this
deployed.
goes. Well, hello King Lord, welcome to the stream. Okay, so you see Nasty on that jungle right now. The Aurora actually doing some damage to Seal. Will actually doing some damage to Seal here quietly in the game. I'd see Descendant was trying to, okay, he did get the creep from the purple buff, trying to nerf the farm of Fade here. But Fade will just get that little Wanderer. Yeah, he uses his retribution on that to secure. And ooh, Eric Vincent doing a lot of damage to Descendant there. Well, if you check on the gold lane, see this exchange isn't really too bad. Unit was focusing on lanes, trying to poke Vens over there, but he knows how to play. He's not, and it looks like Tenzo actually got into trouble there, but he's just going to heal up. No biggie for him. Descendant actually manages to escape from that dangerous situation. I wonder what he's using that's making his HP refill so quickly. But like the Seal just with that wave clear, but it looks like something's gonna be happening here to Tio, but he does manage to escape. Nasty over here, not with his purple buff. He's gonna take that first. I see Fade has actually cleared 2 of his buffs here before this turtle getting that level 5 and has the retry level advantage. But Descendant has reached level 4, which means he's be unlocking his Way of the Dragon here. And looks like Fred and Eric Vincent are just trying to collapse on here. Nasty is trying to come in. We'll be able to get this Lord, but no. He's going to, Fade is going to secure that Lord here. Tenzo be a bit caught out here, and it's going to be Tenzo and Eric Vincent that drop. One Nasty still on this back line, dealing loads of damage. Descendant is going to come in, try and help him here, but the vengeance goes on, and he's not going to be able to drop. But is he? Oh, Seal actually does save Fred there with the passive. With the passive of Sicilian and Camilla. I see Tio just over here poking Vens. I see Vens just got his house claws over here, but it looks like there's another fight that's going to be happening here. Ooh, the Frigigration are going to catch Fade, and he's going to drop the Way of the Dragon, going to come in on Seal from Descender, but he's not going to be able to follow it up. Rule are going to be caught by the Bat's claws. And that would be the end of the fight. We missed it by and it looks like Tio actually did have to recall here. Fights happening up and down the map. It's a bit hard to keep up, but Descendants just trying to be a thorn in the side of Fade here, forcing out that retribution. Gluttony, I'm not really sure. I can't say if Alice was buffed. If anything, like the last thing I remember about Alice was her being nerfed. Ooh, he's not gonna connect that with the Way of the Dragon. It looks like the turtle is about to spawn in 4 seconds here. Fade gonna get started on the turtle, but we see that CTO is rotating here, and the Way of the Dragon is not going to Fred, and Camilla dropped the ult, but Alice is able to secure the turtle, but she's not able to survive this. She does survive this. Taking out Fade, Nasty manages to get out of there with his life. Looks like the Zenant is prepping. Looks like Fred might just spot him out here. Oh no, he's actually going to go after Fade here in the jungle. Let's take a look what's happening. Eric Vincent actually just doing... Oh, looks like we're about to miss a fight here. Nasty going after Fade, but he's going to get stopped by Camilla's ultimate. But no, he's going to go back after Fade. And the Tio dealing lots of damage to him. He does manage to escape there. And it's going to be Fred that drops, saving his jungler. Eric Vincent going to go in after Ruler, but the Raging Sandstorm from Tenzo is going to stop him. Nasty hanging on to this builder, and it's going to be a killing spree for Nasty. Yeah, but the Sicilian right now, Seal on that Sicilian now is maintaining a 0-0-2 KDA. He's just farming up his stacks. We see these kind of games, especially when we see a Sicilian pick. Oh, and Fade is going to go in on the center, but he's just going to dash on right out of there. And Ruler getting caught by the bad claws. He tries to use the Fiji Geisha on the minions, maybe on Natalia. I do not know why he used that skill over there, but yeah, for like I was saying with the Sicilian pick here is that we see a lot of games like this for the Sicilian, right? Especially in that early game where it doesn't have much damage. He's just going to be farming up, not really having a lot of presence in the team fight. But when we start seeing in the 9 to 10 minutes mark, that's when we start seeing all that damage coming. But it's gonna be Fade that secures this turtle for the side of Oasis D2, but in the bottom lane I think Nasty is trying to get a kill onto Tio here, but no, he actually goes and he engages on Fred, but he's going to walk right out of there after taking the creep. Looks like the team of Rain Drew trying to put some pressure on the mid lane. He sent up with the conceal play. He follows up with the Way of the Dragon, and Fred is going to drop there. Seems Tio isn't going to chase Nasty over there, but Nasty actually goes back into the turret. He gets caught by Fade with that ultimate. He does escape. How many 1 HP escapes does Nasty want to do in this match? Descendant and Tenzo saving Nasty there with the Raging Sandstorm. Is he going to connect the Way of the Dragon? He's going to connect the Way of the Dragon now. Vance is just going to do some damage. But Eric Vincent pops the Revitalize and is able to walk out of there basically unscathed. Damage. Did anyone else see that? What bro building? He does have the Dreadnought and the Silence Robe. But with a goal difference of actually just... No, they have a goal difference of 3.4k maybe. 3.3k to be more correct. Maybe that's enough to do so much damage, but it looks like Eric Vincent is going to drop here in the top. Tio already bought that Irrita ultimate, and looks like Nasty isn't going to be engaging there. Fred going to drop the ultimate here, and then Tenzo in the back line trying to get on Tio. Nasty is going to follow up in there. Is he going to get into the tower? No, he doesn't. But it seems like Fade is trying to get a kill onto Ruler, but he's not going to be able to go there because the Way of the Dragon from Descendant is going to cut him out of this. But Tio dealing damage to Nasty, but no, he's going to disengage. And it's only going to be Fade, the jungler, on the side of Oasis D2 that drops. Looks like this is going to be maybe uncontested Lord, but the Nasty seems too low here for the Lord swipes. But no, this is actually going to fall pretty quickly with Vence. But I want to see if Vence actually has kept up his trend of being the most farmed in the land of Dawn, and yes, he has. He is sitting comfortably with 2k gold more than the enemy highest gold, which is Eric Vincent. So yeah, Vence is Mr. Moneybags in all his games so far. You know, go meet to now ain't get back, but just looking at the way Reiju are going to decide to play this Lord, it's now up to a 4.2k gold lead here. And actually, Tio isn't doing so badly here either. Sitting at 0-0-0. No kills, no assists, but also no deaths. He said that he has been farming here. Remember, it's not over till over. Fred's going to get caught by that free glacier, but it's going to pop the vengeance. Descendant's going to have to disengage it, but Nasty, is he going to get caught? He gets caught by the... Oh my! Carmilla's damage. The Way of the Dragon going to kick Fade out of that team fight, but Tio going to engage here and drop Ruler. Shut down on Nasty here. He got caught from the rest of his team, and it's going to be 3 dropping on the side of Reiju. And Lou is still going to get this kill onto our Descendant, but no, he's actually going to escape here. But this is what we're talking about. We see a lot of deaths coming on the side of Oasis D2, right? But we don't see those deaths happening on their main damage dealers. Tio and Seal yet to drop, but the Raging Sandstorm going to be dropping here onto Fair, trying to defend that mid lane tier 1. But Tio's going to jump out of there quickly. The main damage dealers on the side of Oasis D2 are yet to actually drop once. They've been farming diligently and they now have the damage, and then we're getting to the Fade going to get caught by the Way of the Dragon. You see Noble Vents and Ruler going to be dropping that Demon, and Nasty secures the kill onto Fade. He's going to actually have to dash into the backside. Eric Vincent just tanking all the damage being dealt at him, but no, he's going to get frozen by Ruler, and he's going to drop to the balls of Vents. Yeah, Fred going to get caught out by Nasty, and he's also going to drop. Seal finally being caught here and dying. And it's only Tio that survives here. Tio, who actually was top lane, I was looking for him in the map. But I do not think that Tio is going to be actually able to defend this. Looks like it's going to be GG's. Yeah, it gets hit by the Way of the Dragon, and that's game 1 for the side of Reiju. Looked like we were going to see a bit of a comeback there, but no. Nope, Reiju said no. They wanted that win and they got it. So actually Nasty on this Alice Jungle MVP, which is quite funny because this pick we were still speculating if it was ever going to perform the first time we saw it, but the stats don't lie. a 31% damage dealt, 33% damage taken, and 79% team fight participation. The only thing that this Alice hasn't done is push, and then we can't expect an Alice to push. So Nasty doing really well on that pick. We got Vance here, still the richest man in the land of Dawn, kicking down those towers with 48% damage dealt to those towers, 25% for enemy heroes, probably on Vincent, who was just a meat shield in that backline, tanking all those hits. Seeing a game 3 this time, or is it gonna be a clean sweep for the side of Reiju?
Up for a stroll.
Just gonna take a look at the comments here. Yeah, Moonlight, the Nasty did really perform on that Alice. We're just gonna look at some skin animations while we wait for the game to start.
Let's settle things down with a duel.
I fear no kraken, for I am the invincible Lancelot. I tolerate no invaders! Yeah!
Okay, looks like we'll be getting into game 2 of the series here. Seeing Oasis D2 versus Reiju. Game 1 went to the side of Reiju. But wondering what kind of adjustments we're gonna see the teams make here. First to the side of Reiju, we got first ban here. Looks like they're gonna go for a Zushin ban, keeping it safe to the stuff they already know and we saw in game 1.
Always on the way.
Your team is banning.
We're gonna see that Matilda ban again.
Sand rises when I give
Your
the word.
team is
And it's
banning.
actually gonna be a Khalid ban. Here, trying to deny Eric Vincent on that pick that we saw him perform with.
Your team is picking.
And it's a Sicilian ban.
I am not.
Progress really be doing a lot. He's got damage, got CC, got sustain. Really a pain in the ass to deal with. But Eric Vincent actually going to lock that
Your
X
team
block
is picking.
and Tio locking that Bruno quite early here. I would say that Bruno has become sort of a priority pick. Especially with the addition of Malefic Gun here, a lot of his range issues do get solved. Are we going to see another child pick from Descendants? And it looks like he is going with that. And locking in the
Your
Valentina,
team is
which
banning.
is a pick that we don't see very often here. but I am a fan of a Valentina pick, and Fred on that Ruby.
My kiss grants you immortality.
And it's actually going to be
or
an
death.
Alice ban, taking away that comfort pick from Nasty here.
It's time to go to the
Lydia
RT show.
ban.
Your team is
Some
picking.
fun.
Oh, it does look like the side of Oasis D2 did make a change, swapping out Seal for Fade's wife. I do not know what this name is. Oh, actually, we might actually see
Gaze the stars.
Oloyi,
Your team is picking.
which is a very strong pick with those diversion plays. You could see, you never know what side of the map that your team could attack from when you have Oloyi with those diversions that can always go and place the entire team at the back line and flank. But it's gonna be pretty interesting pick here from Fade wise.
That I see the
And it's going to be a Nathan for Vens and a Suyo for Nasty.
Onimusha has no equal.
It's going to be another alpha pick here. And I'm kind of interested seeing that the Suyo is actually not being picked up in the early stages, considering that he is very strong in the current meta. And yeah, I see a quite decent amount of people performing on him. But Nasty says, if you take away my Alice, I'm gonna pick. Getting into game 2 of Oasis versus Reiju here, and seeing one substitution. It took out Seal to put in Fade wife. Probably we are gonna see the couple power when they are bro synergy.
Welcome to Mobile Legends! 5 seconds till the enemy reaches the battlefield. Smash them! All troops deployed!
That yin yang effect actually going to proc on Nasty and Azula here. Well, like the Senat group lose a bit of hell here. Ring Vincent actually trying to keep Tenzo at bay with that X-Bug. The Senat's coming here to just help get out that Viagra armor from Ring Vincent. Ooh, but this time there's going to be a gank onto Tenzo here. Fred on our own going to stun him and Fade getting the kill. So first blood for the side of Oasis D2. Oh, looks like they're not done here. They're coming after Descendants. This is going to be an uncontested turtle for the side of Reiju. that pre-level 4 Tenzo. Well, looks like Nasty is just actually going to trade this. Inside from Fade Wife. Tio chasing him down, but no, he's going to be able to escape. Of Reju, yeah. Fade able to get his buff back. No, it's actually going to be Fred that secures the buff. I think it's a bit too low here. Whoever Jack is going to connect to Fred, and he's going to be dropped by Ruler. Eric Vincent going to use that last insanity there. Looks like the center is going to be caught here by the Ahu. Ruler going to escape with a bit of his life. And it's actually going to be Nasty that secures this turtle here without much competition. Well, yeah, descendants from that child really been a thorn in the side for the enemies of Reju here, which is Oasis D2. Not giving them any room to breathe. I know it looks like the Way of the Dragon going to connect onto Fade here, but Nasty isn't going to have his skills out of CD to be able to follow up on this. Ruler might be able to stop saving here, but is Descender going to drop? No, Descender actually manages to survive. Fade is going to drop Nasty here. Ruler is going to be next. Double kill for Fade. And in a 3v1, Fade drops 2 and survives with his life. I don't think Nasty is very comfortable with this Suyo pick here. Looks like they're going to collapse onto the tower of Tenzo. Yeah, just going to push this out before the next turtle spawns. But looks like they're going to be a trade for the top lane. CEO just managing to recall before it goes here. But it looks like they might be too late to contest this turtle here. But they're just going to settle for the trade onto top lane. But ooh, diversion play from Noi. And they're going to call out Vents. Is the hook going to catch him? Fred's hook going to catch him, but it's going to activate the Purifier and survive this. But look. Nasty looking for any piece of jungle he could steal here. Really trying to get the maximum advantage of that shutdown kill. Now looks like they're gonna try and force down this top lane tier 1 tower. Now looks like they're gonna be able to get it without many problems. Who tends to get caught by that yin yang reaction. I think Fred's trying to drop a hook here, but no, he's actually not going to engage that. Oh, Ruler trying to get Fade wife with that ruby hook and flicker, but he's going to miss that by a tiny margin here. But Nasty then connecting that way of the dragon onto Fred here. Fred's going to drop instantly, but that yin yang reaction coming in from Fade wife is going to instantly delete Descendant. Tenzo follows suit right after jumping there. Ruler getting in that last insanity from Eric Vincent here. Fade going to be diving in. Is he going to drop here? The last insanity coming in from Ruler is not going to be enough to deal damage. Ruler going to have to die here to Eric Vincent, as he was too low for that engage. It's the Lord's spawn now, and they are one man down. If you take a look at the items here, you would see that Descendant is yet to get any magic defense, which is kind of very detrimental versus that low. But the diversion play here is going to catch Nasty off guard. He tried to escape here, but I'm not sure if he's going to make it. Tio, he uses his retribution and he's able to slow him down and survive this. Nasty lives for this Lord defense. Here, who has actually been doing a lot of damage with just one reaction to him. See that he's next. Okay, now he has got the magic cloak. He might be able to survive, but nope, he misses the engage onto this. And Fade's going to dive into the tower. Almost going to kill, but Tenzo jumping up and down. He's actually able to drop that Fade. Double kill for Eric Vincent here. And we have only Descendants and Vens to defend this Lord. But no, the Lord actually drops. Ooh, whoever the dragon going to connect onto Fade here is going to get caught off by his team, and he's going to die there. Descendants never missing those way of the dragon engages. Oh, Tenzo actually quite low in levels in opposition to this Eric Vincent here. Level 11 to level 13. It's not really the best here. It looks like that's the case because the side of Oasis D2 have a 4k gold lead here. A 4.6k gold lead. But it looks like the way of the dragon going to connect onto Fred. He's going to get hooked and he's going to drop to Ruler. He walked a little too close. I don't think Nasty is in the best position, if you ask me. He's going to get engaged on by Fade, and he does die. Very reckless play from him there, trying to clear those waves with his escape skill. And it's right before Lord. It's going to be very difficult for them to contest this unless they can manage to stall and build here. Rezo is going to use that ultimate here to clear his waves. But it looks like it's finally been broken. Vent's not the richest man in the land of Dawn here. It's going to be Tio that is carrying most of the gold for his team that is winning right now. The event's just a little far back off with like a 700 gold difference. What's Vance doing here? he does disengage quite quickly because that was a very dangerous spot he was in. The concealed spin coming in for Fred. He does flicker, but he actually catches no one except for Natalia, and he gets caught by the way of the dragon from Descendants here, and he's going to drop before the Lord actually matches in. Eric Vincent in the backline dropping that last sanity. Not going to be able to drop anyone here, but Descendants actually going in, able to get the knock up. It's going to be a killing spree for Tio on that Burrito, but the Lord actually marching onto the bottom lane, dealing massive damage to that base. There are 2 men down, actually 1 man down for this defense. Descendants did drop, but the last insanity from Ruler here, it's not actually going to be enough to drop Aaron Vincent. He does activate his ultimate mortality, but Fade goes back in, and the last insanity, the flicker play, going to get that mega kill. Shut down. And it's going to be just nasty. Descendant does respawn, but I'm not sure if they are going to be able to defend this here. 3 sets of waves coming in here into the base, and this is going to be GG, a win for the side of Oasis D2, taking away that Alice from Nasty. And it's actually going to be a 3.0 for Fred, which is actually quite interesting, because how we seeing a 3.0 in a victory? It's quite crazy that will happen. But let's go into the stats here. We're seeing a 20-23 from Nasty. He actually does deal a bunch of damage and has a high participation, but we weren't really seeing Nasty doing the CO things that you expect a CO to do. And Fred, caught a couple of Natalias in that game, but yeah, the rating does seem bad, but the stats are a bit in his favor here in terms of damage taken. Just only a 14% team fight participation. But yeah, it looks like we're going to be going to game 3. Going to exit the lobby so I can get invited for this.
Welcome to the land of dawn!
By a bird call I was led to the underworld, and in fear should King Yama tremble. Leader of the Autobots.
Allow me to lead the charge.
Muscle of iron, bones of steel. To a young heart, everything is fun.
Okay, looks like we'll be getting into game 3 now. This is going to be a winner takes all match, seeing Reiju versus Oasis D2 here. Bit of adjustments that we did see last match was that Alice ban that forced Nasty into that Suyo pick. Prioritization on that Alice pick here. Trying to get her before the second draft phase.
Only love at night.
Actually going to be a Sicilian ban here on the side of Oasis D2.
Butterfly is born by thy wish, guided by lantern's light.
I give the word.
Oh, Eric Vincent finally going to be able to secure his Khalid. We did see him performing quite well on that Khalid in his match versus Zen. So probably going to be able to secure that pick here in the third game.
My kiss
Now it's
grants
going
you
to be
immortality
Nasty
or death.
just picking that
As
Alice.
fleeting as a
And
snort's
Rula
breath, as
getting
timeless
that
as a glacier's
Sicilian.
heart.
Getting that Aurora actually with the frigid glacier. But another thing to take note of was actually that substitution of Fade
My
Wife
tempo.
Your team is
in
picking.
that game. Subbing out Siu to put in Fade Wife. But we're actually seeing a Belleric pick, which is not something that I did expect to see get picked up here.
The hunt begins.
And it's gonna be
Your
a Ruby
team
pick
is
from
banning.
Tenzo.
Gaze the stars and
Your
seek
team
your
is
path.
banning.
And actually going to be a Loi ban here. A bunch of damage to the side of Reiju in the
Time to
previous
take the
match.
field.
And
Your
we're
team
seeing the
is
Bruno
picking.
ban. Of stacks, maybe a bit more tanky here. Just going to be able to use the tunnel power memories to shred that Alice if he does dive. Denying that Bruno pick. But
Your
it's going
team
to be, I
is
think it's
picking.
going to be a Descendant Rome Gato here. He's going to play Gato Kacha Rome here. Are we going to see a Valia?
It's time to go to the RT show.
Oh, it's actually
Your
going to
team
be a Vilia and a Fredrin pick here. That's a pick I haven't seen in a long time. Well, in the Nigerian server, at least in the Nigerian games, I have seen a Fredrin in M6. Some people call him Mobile Zane, other people call him Mobile Fred. But yeah, we have seen a Fredrin pick here.
Time
He
and
did get a
tide wait for
minor
no
buff
man, nor
recently.
girl.
I think that might have a bit of an effect on his pick here. But actually, there's not going to be a Clint. Ben's going to lock that Beatrix as the final pick of this game. I'm not quite sure how I feel about the draft of Oasis D2 here. I think they're going for an anti-dive comp with this Alice pick. They're going with the Belleric if he does dive, and then Tio with that ton of power memories, and Fade with those balls, energy balls here, going to be doing a lot of damage if Nasty is locked down by that CC. But yeah, going to be interested to see how that plays out, because we also do have that support in front line and with the Astral of the Guardian to be able to jump in on the fight at any given time, and we don't really see that amount of mobility here that would be able to escape that without burning crucial skills like probably Flicker for the side of Tio here on this body. But let's see how this actually plays out. And we see right from the first minute in the game, we have Descendant and Ruler actually rotating towards the gold lane. Descendant gonna get spoiled out there. But Fred, what's Fred doing in that position? Oh, he's gonna get that tons onto Fred here. Reinvest and just once. That's a skill bond. Fade going to get started on this turtle instantly. But no, he actually leaves it to go for his red buff. Looks like Nasty's doing the same, trying to get that pull buff. So he has all the mana consumption he needs for this turtle. Ooh, it's gonna be the Fiji Glacier here, and the Astral Guardian going to jump. Fade going to drop in here, but I think he's going to get that final appraisal to deal the damage, but no, he does not unlock it, and he drops instead. It's going to be 3 for none. Victory for the side of Reiju, but we do have Oasis securing that also. Then just making sure he last hits all those minions here. Getting the maximum amount of gold that he can. Fade Dive actually going to use the black shoes here. Oh, looks like Vent is going to drop to Fade and Tio here. Nasty did use his retribution. Are we going to see an invade? No. So I just gotta go clear. But what's going on here? Hearing Vincent in the background might be a bit too far. Now you have the turtle spawning in a bunch of seconds. Oof, where did I just click? Ven's going to use his ultimate here. Master of the Guardian going to catch onto Fred, but the Vengeance is activated. He's going to activate the Vines here, and it's actually going to be Fade that secures that turtle. Fade trying to escape here, but he's going to get... Is he going to unlock the final appraisal? No, he doesn't. He actually does retreat. And, ooh... Fade Wife going to die. Nasty goes back in. The final appraiser is available, but turns out that he did use it in that fight. Oh, the... is that they're just going to put that pressure and take down the tier 1 here in top lane. Fade up going to get caught by the Ruby's hit here. Nasty actually trying to defend this tower here. Tio going to do damage. The ton of power memory is going to activate here, but that's not going to be enough to drop in. The Astral of the Guardian comes here and he catches Fred. The ton's going to go in from Descendant here. Ven's going to not secure the kill, but it's actually going to be Descendant that secures the kill here. Fade Wife going to get immobilized by Nasty. Those are the making Sandstorm, but ooh, they do manage to dash out of this. Vens with a sidestep. Nasty going to secure that kill onto Eric Vincent. Without Fade in that bush, I don't think they're spoiling him out. He's going to try and steal this objective. And he does succeed in stealing it. That's escape that. Register Storm going to go into ruler, but no, he's going to survive. And it's going to be Eric Vincent that drops here. If we go into the KDA here, you would see Fred on that 0-4-0 not really having the best of games. But we go into the gold here, we're going to see that it's actually not Vent that's the richest in the land. It's actually Tio with that 3-0-0 KDA. He seems to be doing absolutely wonderful. All 3 kills of his team here without a single death. He has been farming, keeping his gold up. It looks like we have the Lord spawned here. The black shoe is going to save Fade Wife, but that's one less resource available for this Lord fight. Looks like they just want to beat them with this Lord. Nasty going in onto Fade. I'm sure the Guardian going to come up, but it's actually going to catch Fred. The turn of the power memory is going to be able to knock out Nasty here. Tenzo trying to go into a 1v2 in the background, but it's actually going to be Vance that secures that Lord. It's going to be a shutdown. triple kill for Tio here. The side of Reju gets the Lord by the expense of 4 different members. Nasty going over the fight to get closer to the Lord pit before engaging that. But Astro of Ghana going to go up. He's actually going to catch feed, but no. He's going to disengage quickly here. Looks like they're only going to lose their tier 1 turret. Yeah, Nasty playing very aggressive here with that Alice. Especially when that Lord was being taken, it wasn't necessary to start the fight at that given time. He could have waited there. Well, Fade actually just going to be Fade was going to be providing all that vision with the Lilia pick here, keeping all those bushes occupied. They're both gonna use their retributions here. Not gonna get caught. Looks like something might be happening. Kirak is gonna be Fate that does get started on this Lord. Tio just actually doing a bunch of damage. Ooh, it's gonna be Fate that secures this. Fred is going to drop here. Fiji Glacier Bonasti does dive in. He manages to get out of there. The Astro of the Guard are going to come here trying to save Nasty, but no, that's not going to be enough. The Lord is marching down, but Nasty has dropped. They're going to be 1 man down for this Lord defense. Chance to actually try to get that hook and flicker, but he's going to miss. Looks like both teams are just going to try and play safe here. Oasis need to go. Actually, Eric Visa is going to get caught out here. The Fiji Glacier goes up, but he's going to use that Raging Sandstorm to escape. Oh, but Fred is going to get hooked by Tenzo here. And that damage coming in from Vents on that Beatrix. But still, it just sent 2 of the members back to declaring the ways, getting ready for this major fight. Got Vents on that Malefic gun, see how bad Wind of Nature and Malefic Roar. We should be seeing some kind of damage coming in from him. Currently, Oasis D2 leading with a 5.2k gold lead here, right before the Lord spawns. Looks like Fade actually going to get caught by the CC here. The Astral of the Guardian, the Avatar of the Guardian, not going to be able to get anyone. But Eric Vincent very well positioned in the backline to flank the side of Reiju. The Revitalize from the sun are going to go up. The Raging Sandstorm drops and it's going to be legendary. Looks like Nasty puts on the Winter Crown, trying to escape this. Is he going to be able to kill that? Nope, he's not going to be able to get that kill. And Vince are going to drop here to Descendant, and it's going to be a 3-for-3 trade actually, but to the side of Oasis D to securing the Lord. Are they trying to force a push right here? I'd say their best bet is to wait for the Lord to spawn before they try doing anything. All the inhibitor towers on the side of Reiju are down now. The Lord still alive, marching onto the bot lane. But the Lord actually going to drop as well. Ooh, the hook onto Fade Wipe, but the Purify and Black. Nasty playing it safe here. Not getting reckless with any of those engages. It looks like we might have another wait until Lord Timer moment. I know he's going to disengage. And it looks like it's going to be an involved Lord that is spawning here. Reiju are going to want to contest this if they want to have a chance at winning. But look at the damage that Ruler is doing to Fade here. I wonder what he's building. He's built Radiant Armor versus that for that Alice, but nothing. Not an Athena for this Aurora. It looks like this might be a one-sided Lord take here. Ooh, but the Raging Sandstorm from Eric Vincent onto Vents here. He pops the Wind of Nature and tries to survive. But actually the Guardian going to drop. And it's still going to be Fade that secures this Lord. Nasty in the background trying to get a kill onto Fade Wipe. He does get it. The taunts from the center are going to stop Tio from being able to deal that damage to Nasty here. Double kill. Vents going to be able to get his kill. No, Vents is not able to secure this kill, but it looks like this Lord for the side of Oasis D2 is not going to be able to do much for them. Nasty going in, but he is out of mana here. It looks like Nasty going to survive. And Ven's going to do the cleanup. But that Lord is marching onto the bottom lane. Onto the middle lane. And it looks like they decide to actually defend it here. Tio would be responding here. But look, Nasty not giving Fred any chance to escape this. Fade being hit with immobilize after immobilize. But he's going to disengage here. You have Tio and Fade Wife responding. So do you have that damage that can bust you down in Brody without pump our memories? You got 22 minutes on the timer now for this match. Both teams giving it their all to make sure that they can make it to the next round with the gauntlet. But it looks like Reggie Sackham going to go in on Ruler here. Frigid Glacier going to be able to catch Tio, but he does drop to Eric Vincent. Astro of the Guardian going to be paired with the hook, and it's going to be 2 dying. The Revitalize coming to sustain. Using the Winter Crown, Eric Vincent is trying to survive this, but is he going to survive? Nasty going in, and he's going to get the immobilized, and it's going to be a killing spree for Nasty. His heart's very low HP, but Fred the last one standing on the side of Oasis D2, not going to be able to bust him down here without that Beatrix present. But no, actually, he is going to fall here. The Immortality manages to buy him some time, but that hook and Descendant, and it's going to be a wipeout. Reiju have won the game. They have won the series after the game 1 win and the loss in game 2. They have managed to win the 3rd game of the series, securing their position, moving on to the next round. And we have Nasty on that MVP again with this Alice, even though he was getting busted down by the side of Oasis with that Tio, still dealing the most damage, still taking the most damage. This hero is his element, and he decided that he's going to showcase what he's playing here. GG. And I would say that this Fred has not performed well at all. The Belleric pick, the performance, getting bronze even when his team is winning, I'm not a fan of this player right now. But yeah, that's going to be it for today. As with a skin outro.
I am the raging fire, the manifestation of ancient myths.